Hey guys, welcome back to the My Player Save here on FIFA 23. Hopefully you guys are continuing to enjoy this series that's continually coming to you daily as you keep smashing the like target of 1,000 likes every single day. And for the first time, we're in a recording session that isn't sponsored by Xbox. So I'm wearing the actual Cambridge United home kit. So we have something to update you on. I went to record a video, I pressed record on my Stream Deck, and unfortunately it bugged. But I didn't notice it bugged. So I recorded an episode, played 2 games, and hit save, and then went to hit stop recording, and realised it hadn't started recording. I was able to reload the save from an autosave, but we have lost one game. That game being another substitute appearance off the bench, a 2-0 win against Shrewsbury in the league, where I got a goal and an assist. So we have had an impact there. As such, from that result, we have forced our way into the starting lineup. I'm very relieved that I haven't missed my first start, because I recorded my first start in that episode that's lost to time, and I would have been gutted if we lost the footage from my first start. But thankfully, the reloaded save, the auto save, was in between game 1 and game 2. So I was a sub against Shrewsbury. I got a goal and an assist. Wasn't that spectacular a goal nor assist. And now we're about to start for the very first time. For the very first time, we're about to start in a Cambridge United shirt. It's against Oxford United. And obviously, they are a pretty solid team. I'm not sure where they are in the league, actually, Oxford, but we're currently second after 4 games. Doing very well. Oxford actually underperforming, down in 13th. They've only lost 1 game, but they've drawn 2 and won 1, whereas we have drawn 1, won 3, and not yet been defeated. Oxford are one of the best sides in the division, though, so it's not going to be a straightforward game. And a new cutscene for this year. Going to be able to see, am I on the starting lineup? And my in-game guy is going to be like, oh my god, I'm in the starting lineup. Joey Ironside's headed over to the board to have a look, just to make sure that he's starting, but he's furious. He's not in the starting 11 because a very sweaty Chesnoid has made the lineup. There we go. Number 28, Wood. Cheeky fist bump from Dimmy. Thank you, sir. Or at least Dimitar Mitov's happy for me to be starting the game, even if Joey Ironside isn't. Up top, leading the line from the off, away from home at the Kassam Stadium against Oxford United. Our first start for the club. Worth a like, I think. Make sure you hit the 1,000 and you'll continue to get this daily moving forward. Here we go. Objectives then. First start for Cambridge. He wants an 8.5? I'll have to score bloody hat-trick to do that. 3 passes in the opponent's half is going to be the most easily achieved one, so that's what we'll go for. Team possession rate of 55%. Not so sure about that one. You can see where the away fans are in that far corner. We're going to try and send them home happy here from this away game. But to do so, we're going to have to step up and beat one of the best sides in the division. And they've started off from the front foot as well, but thankfully we've got a toe in. Shiloh Tracy into Alfie. Or Adam May even. I don't know why I said Alfie May. Back there to Liam O'Neill. And Shiloh Tracy into me. I see the space on the far side for the man that made the run, but he was offside. Shiloh Tracy played in again. Into the middle to Adam May. To me! Goal! That's how you mark your first start for the club. I'm going to go and celebrate with those Cambridge fans over here. Cambridge 1, Oxford 0 in the 7th minute. I told you I deserved the start. And if we can keep that up, we'll deserve to keep our place in the starting lineup too. Shiloh Tracy into Adam May, across to me, and on my left foot actually. A weak foot finish this time. Wham! Back of the net. Struck very cleanly indeed. We are in front. Anderson into Smith. And Baldock. They're very methodic in their build-up, Oxford. Cameron Brannigan is one of the best players in the league as well. Smith across to Brown. And Smith again. And Baldock. Shot blocked. And Meyer finds Digby. I have to be honest, in that game that was lost against Oxford, my first start, we did actually lose 1-0. So it's almost a blessing in disguise that I'm getting the opportunity to replay it. Albeit it's not the ideal scenario. I don't mind losing the game. I would have liked to have shown you what happened the first time I bloody played it. Williams into Tracy. And May. A lovely ball down the line to me. But I'm the striker. And now there's no one in the middle. Bodies are arriving. Charlotte Tracy quickly looks the ball into to Williams. It's well blocked. The Adam May shot. It's driven into the middle again. And we'll take the corner. Can I get a goal from a corner? We haven't yet scored from a corner. We came very close in a game earlier in the season. But I didn't quite get my goal. It was well blocked by the goalkeeper. And on 2 occasions, that's gone wide from Lloyd Jones. No second goal yet, but we are still in front and playing well. Here's Brown down the left for Oxford. Be a great time to score just before half-time. And as you can see, they're still being very methodic with the way they're building up. But Dimitar Mitov has been outrageous in goal for us in this save so far. Particularly impressive. Corner to be taken for Oxford. It is short. And because of my height, I am going to be a decent acquisition. And a decent option defensively for the team from set pieces. So I have to make sure that I do my duty. Cameron Brannigan is in here though. And his little back heel. That's given away. That's poor. Make sure we get rid of it, please, boys. Oh, it will be 1-0 to Cambridge at half-time. But we are pushing our luck at the back. Adam May into O'Neill at the beginning of the half. We started the first half linking up down the right-hand side with Charlotte Tracy. We're starting the second half in the same manner. And we are in again here. The angle is against me, though. I'm going to try. And, find a teammate and look for an assist. But I don't have the agility and balance to do a quick turn in that scenario at the minute. To be able to lay into a teammate. But we're still at 70 rated. One of the best players at this level. And there has been a call in live chat, because we're one of the best players at this level, to actually up the difficulty to Ultimate from Legendary. If you guys on YouTube would like to see me up the difficulty from Legendary to Ultimate, then do let me know in the comment section. And I will do exactly that. But Oxford here, as we're talking about upping the difficulty, we've been pegged back. And down to earth we come with a bump. George Baldock, no, Sam Baldock. The striker, isn't he? Sam Baldock. Played around the corner. It's a good ball. It's a really good finish. Dimmy's been spectacular this season, but he can't save everything. It's 1-1 at the Kassam. Anderson. Smith. Anderson again. 5 to go. 5 to go. And given away. That's poor from Oxford. And they've come across to try and mark me here. And it's left some room for Sam Smith. Now, Sam Smith off the bench leads me to believe that maybe there's been a change in formation. Are you onside there, Willow? You are not. Has there been a change in formation? Or has Sam Smith just come on as a straight-up replacement for Adam May? He has. Sam Smith is on and playing at cam in this one. May got the assist for my goal, of course. He's been substituted off, and Sam Smith is on in his place. Number 3 for 4. Holmstrop off for Digby. And Brophy's going off as well. And I think Harrison Dunk was coming on in his place to come on at left mid. He was indeed. I'm going to lay that short there to Sam Smith and make the run around the corner. But it's a bit congested in the middle. Hornstruck forward to me, though. We could maybe steal the dub at the death. Here's Meyer. Into Hornstruck. He's past his man. I'm in the middle. We'll wait for the pass. Oh, and he can't quite find it. Either me or a teammate. Harrison Dunk's brought that down well there. He'll find me from the edge of the box. Draws the save out of the keeper. Worth a go from there with seconds remaining. Can we win it with the last touch of the game from the corner? It's in. It's my way, but it's not deep enough. Brown gets rid, and there you go. Final whistle. It's a 1-1 draw on my first start in my professional career, but we mark that start with a goal. So we certainly should consider ourselves able to keep that starting spot. For what it's worth, as I mentioned earlier on, when I first recorded that game, I lost 1-0 and dropped out the starting lineup back to the subs bench. But on this occasion... What? What? I got a goal and got... I mean, I got a 7.9 match rating and a goal in a 1-1 draw. I think I have earned the right to stay in the starting lineup, personally. So, I will give myself the start. Because I think that's a bit harsh to drop me from the starting lineup, having gotten the only goal in a 1-1 game for the team. And gotten man of the match. You don't get man of the match and then get dropped to the bench. That's just not what happens. Moving forward then, in the next game, it's actually Leyton Orient in the Carabao Cup. We've already seen off Fleetwood in this competition. And again, from the start, leading the line up top. Back at home this time. My objectives then for my second start. Again, they want an 8.5. 3 shots on target boosted to 4 is probably the one that I can have the most impact on. The team possession, I can try and play the ball about, but ultimately, it's not. I'm only controlling one man, so it's not really within my control how much possession the team has overall. But fingers crossed, what is in my control is whether I can take shots and ultimately whether I score them or not. Thankfully, it's just have the shots, not actually the conversion rate. Although my conversion rate isn't bad, to be honest. Digby gives the ball away early doors. Now Leyton Orient are a league below Cambridge. Now, this is a cup tie, of course. I say Orient are a league below. They're in League 2, but in real life, they are flying. And last I saw, they were top of the table in League 2 and absolutely bossing that division. So they must have some decent players IRL. Whether that's reflected in career mode or not, I'm not sure. Or in FIFA or not, we shall wait and see. But they've started on the front foot here and are pinning us in our own half around about our own box in the opening 10 minutes. So they've come to play here in the Carabao Cup. But cup runs would be lovely this season. Extra opportunities to play games, of course, and grow my guy and get extra skill points. And fingers crossed, with the amount of minutes we're going to get this season now that we're in the starting lineup, we can help get Cambridge United into the Championship. Nibs keeps that in, and he's still going. And there's a finish. Another goal. 17th minute. 1-0 Cambridge United. But that is all about the work of Harvey Nibs, isn't it? I have Nibsy to thank for that. Cross comes in. He keeps it in play. Keeps the ball alive. Skips past the man. And then it's just a simple touch and finish from there. We are a poacher right now in this save. Burying that in the bottom corner. Keeper no chance. We're in front again. Now let's hold on to it this time. Brophy. Back inside to Digby. Brophy forward. Dunk to me. Go again, Harrison. No, Brophy's going forward. Then Brophy is the left winger, to be fair. And I could slot Adamay in here. He's been tackled, but Digby picks up possession. O'Neill to Digby again. O'Neill to Digby again. Looking for Nibs actually there. He's nodded it down to O'Neill. To Digby again. Out wide here to Brophy. Brophy could stand this up. There are a number of us in the box. It's brilliantly worked, but saved by the keeper at the near post. Corner to come in from the far side. 1-0 up on the scoreboard, as you can see there. That's headed my way. It's not headed my way. It went to Greg Taylor. He couldn't get it down, but we have recovered possession and we'll recycle it here with Adam May. Brophy to May again. Support inside. Digby could go for goal. Adam May. Digby could go for goal. It's got Nibsy there. We'll get it to me. And I've lost it because my touch is terrible. Still a long way to go with the growth of our guy. But we are so impactful and instrumental to the way that this team plays offensively at the minute. We can't help but score goals. And provided we're solid enough at the back, in this second game, 1 goal might be enough. It has been on other occasions, but will it here? El Mazzuni in their midfield used to play for Cambridge on loan from Ipswich. Not sure if he's a permanent Orient player or still on loan from Ipswich, but certainly someone we're familiar with. As the time ticks over, it'll be 1-0 at half-time here. Nibs off, and 21? Is that Meyer? It is. Jonathan Meyer on at right mid now. Man that normally plays at left back, but certainly can do a job in that role given his all-round stats. Let's see if he can do a job in that role. Pumped forward looking for Adam May. Not found, but it will fall to O'Neill. May gets that to me. Well, Maya, let's see what you've got on that right-hand side, shall we? Quickly to Williams. Cross could come in here. Does. I tell you what, that's a cracking finish. I am starting to wonder whether that perk I've got on that boosts my shooting stats in the box is maybe having a little bit too much of an effect. Because at the minute, it feels like almost every time I shoot, I score. So I might tweak that slightly and give perhaps a perk to the team rather than myself. But that's arguably the best finish we've had all season so far on the volley in the 69th minute. Williams off at right back. Hornstrup on at right back in his place. And we are 2-0 up now. And continually, our Carabao Cup adventure moves forward. Out wide. It's the obvious option. Dunk on the overlap. Trying to drift towards the back post here. Oh, May did look for me, I think, there with that attempted pass, but it was just scuffed. Orient look like they're going out of the cup. They've not really threatened too much in the final third. They've had a lot of this sort of play when they're in the build-up, but the actual taking of chances hasn't been there. Cleared away. And unless they do something very, very quickly, they're not even going to get a consolation goal. Drinnen with the effort. But it's wide and it's too little, too late. Not a full capacity crowd, as you could see from the stand there, but we are going to get the victory for those few that have decided to show their support to the team on a Tuesday night in the Carabao Cup. Ben Warman on off the bench. I think I was offside there underneath this, but the final whistle goes anyway. A brace for me and a win for United. Who knows how far we could go this season with Cambridge United and what we could achieve together as a partnership. I am, like I say, contemplating upping the difficulty to Ultimate and considering taking off, in fact I will, as an experiment, take off that Poacher perk to see if it affects my finishing in the box. Again, 2 goals from 2 shots on target, but dropped to the bench. I think you'll find I'll be keeping that starting spot. Thank you very much. 3 goals in 2 games for me today. I don't have any sessions remaining at the minute to train, but as we advance towards the next match against Wickham, certainly we should have the opportunity open up to us, and indeed it does. It doesn't, actually. I can't get myself back into the starting lineup. Okay, well, it will be off the bench then against Wickham. Up top at striker at least, but we're back to the bench for the game in League One against Wickham. Currently, however, in the standings, we are 2nd in the league. Now, I did want to just take that perk off, so I will do. Got the Poacher perk on currently. I'll take that off. We'll replace it with Chase Down, Team Press, Distance Shooter, Last Defender, or Clutch Save. Let's go for Team Press. Boost teammates' abilities when pressing. Let's go for that one, just for the time being. I'm just curious to see if that Poacher perk is having that much of an impact on my goal scoring. I don't think it is, really. My finishing is 73, which, to be fair, is damned good. I could perhaps put some more skill points on, because we've unlocked another 3 there with the... I'm keeping a running total on my whiteboard here in front of me. With another, I already had 1, and then we've picked up 3 goals in this episode, so I could put some more stats on. So maybe we'll add some strength and some stamina now that I'm starting to start games, and some extra stamina there. And we'll use those 3. That shouldn't affect my overall. We'll stay at 70 rated, but it is still improving us as a player. So that will do for this episode of the My Player Save. Hopefully you guys are continuing to enjoy. Please keep your feedback coming in the comments section, because that, combined with the feedback I get live and Twitch chat, which of course you can do as well if you follow the link in the description, come and see all the behind the scenes, then we will together direct this save exactly the way that you want to watch it, which is the most important thing for me as a content creator. So please keep that feedback coming. There was an Arsenal video earlier on today, and provided you hit 1,000 likes on this video, there will be another My Player video alongside an Arsenal video tomorrow as well. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.